morning, this is Shomshika presenting before you today's bulletin. First, the COVID-19 update. The total number of confirmed corona cases in India are 78,003, out of which 26,234 people recovered and 2,549 people lost their lives. With that, 49,219 active cases in India till now. In Assam, 86 confirmed corona cases, out of which 39 people recovered and 2% lost their life. With that, 44 active cases in Assam till now. Now the national news. Second tranche of relief measures for small farmers, migrant workers, small traders and self-employed people to alleviate the distress under the Self-Reliant Indian campaign unveiled by Union government. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced the packages on Thursday, which is outflow of Rs 3.2 lakh. The measures only include affordable rental housing facilities for migrant workers, free food grains for those without ration card and loan scheme for farmers and street vendors. Although the impact on the budget may be only 5,000 crore. Finance Minister also announced free distribution of 5 kg food grains and 1 kg chana for next 2 months to approximately 8 crore migrants who do not have ration cards. Besides that, the ministry also said government will make ration card portable under the initiative One Nation, One Ration Card to allow migrant workers to access their ration across the country. Indian Railways has said that all tickets booked for regular passenger train for travel on or before 30th June stand cancelled. Passenger will get the refunds. Last-ditch attempts in the UK courts lost by former Kingfisher Airlines boss Vijay Mallya on Thursday. UK courts are blocking his extradition to India to face charges of fraud and money laundering as the High Court in London dismissed his application seeking leave to appeal for Supreme Court. Meanwhile, he tweeted by saying, "Congratulations to the Indian government for COVID-19 relief package. He wants to offer 100% payback of state-owned, but he is constantly ignored." Australian Daniel Ricciardo will leave Renault and race for McLaren in 2021, the British Formula One team said in a statement on Thursday. He will replace Carlos Sainz, who is set to join Ferrari. Ricciardo will partner British driver Lando Norris at McLaren. Initial plans announced on Thursday to get the country's leading cricketers back training should be safer than going to a supermarket, said England Managing Director Ashley Giles. The ECB announced plans to restore players' individual training from next week. They also drawing up plans to play matches at biosecure venues. The pandemic has delayed the start of the English cricket season until the 1st July at the earliest. But the England and Wales Cricket Board are still planning to stage a full home international program starting with a 3-test series against the West Indies, originally scheduled for June, now set to get underway in July. Now the Northeast news. 7 patients and attendants who came from Mumbai tested positive. 3 cancer patients along with one 13-year-old patient tested positive. Moreover, 3 attendants were also tested positive. But the epic thing for the first time held that 13-year-old heart patient who was tested positive just had the surgery in Mumbai. But her mother, being desperate, wanted to be with her in isolation ward. And for the first time, other than doctor, nurse and paramedical staff, 1 negative attendants were allowed to stay just for the 13-year-old heart patient. Out of 130 people who departed the train from Delhi to Dibrugarh in Guwahati, 51 were brought to Sarusajai Stadium for mandatory screening, while remaining have been sent back to their respective district. After their swab are taken, this 51 would be put in quarantine, informed by Assam Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. With district commissioners and superintendent of police of all the district, along with ADGP and Health Secretary, Assam Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma held a video conferencing by discussing the new SOP and advised them to ensure strict vigilance on those observing home quarantine and form local committees for community surveillance. Now the regional news. All other 33 passengers of Rajasthan Ajmer came out negative were again tested, and on the 5th time they were also tested as negative. DC Kutch Kriti Jhali had a meeting with all the MLAs of Kutch district and MP Silchar Rajdeep Rai to discuss the recent situation of COVID-19. Suggestions were sought for future course of action. In Silchar Medical College, the windows were sealed as people used to spit out from COVID-19 ward, so it was sealed to stop the pandemic. That's all for today's bulletin. Have a nice day. Thank you.